this episode on the Yamaha R1, we make a new friend, as well as break down the costs of the bike and strip the fairings, take out the bolts and clean them really nice with a super secret recipe. Stay tuned to see how things turn out. Stuff on the bike, and I'll also give you rough numbers in terms of what I spent on buying the bike, as well as what I spent on the parts so far. So let's get going. So hopefully you can see clearly. My handwriting is not the best. So Yamaha R1, purchase price, drum roll, £3,200. Asking price £3,600. So I knocked off £400 straight from the beginning. Then I spent on oil and the filter £38. Just do this again. So £38 for oil and filter, and then chain, cleaner and brush. £10. Rear pillion pegs, which I haven't installed yet because they haven't arrived. £25, second hand off eBay. What else? 2 exhaust clamps. I need to buy the third one, but I need to measure it. So exhaust clamps, £11 for both, so £5.50 each. I don't think they're, oh yeah, contacts cleaner, because the ignition is a bit £5, I think. Yeah, the ignition is a bit difficult to turn. Rotax, £64, because the V5 I didn't have to pay for it. And this is so far, and still needs tyres. It needs brake fluid flush, but I have brake fluid, so that's not going to cost me anything. It needs a wheel refurb. It needs the engine degrees, which again is not going to cost me anything. I've already bought exhaust stickers. That was like £12 for both. Quite pricey for some stickers, but they are original, so that's okay. The exhaust refurb. So that's going to cost me, in terms of buying some chemicals, roughly about £10, I think. 10, 15 quid, let's say 15 quid. 15 quid roughly. So let's just sum it up, yeah. Plus 64, 3,365, I think. Roughly. If this is not right, I'll just put it on the screen over there somewhere. So roughly tires are going to cost about £250 plus 40 quid fitting, and the wheel refurb, which I'm doing myself. I don't think I'm going to fit the tires, to be honest. It's a very annoying process, and if you don't have the right tools, I would suggest you do it at a proper garage, tire garage. But the wheel refurb roughly is going to cost about £30 maybe, 40 maximum. What else do we need? Exhaust, central clamp, which again, roughly 10 quid, roughly. So still need to spend what, 290, 320, 335, 345. So that's going to take us roughly to about £3,700, which I think it's still pretty good. Given the fact that these bikes at this sort of mileage retail at what, five and a half grand. So I don't think this is too shabby. It's pretty good, I can't lie. But yeah, these are the costs so far. As we do stuff, I'll just put them here, and I'll also tick them off the list. Okay, so now that you know the costs, let's get to the next job, which is take off the rest of the fairing, because obviously the right hand side is almost off. Just need to take off the upper bit, and then do this side as well, because we have some rusty bolts and I want to leave them in apple cider vinegar overnight, and hopefully that will clean off all the rust, because I have a few bolts. They are extremely rusty, and if we can do a bit of cost saving by not changing these bolts, then I'm very happy to do so. Really rusty. They have plastic washers, so I'll need to take those off in order to clean them properly. So let's get going. So I'm just going to use this tray, which is magnetic, so I don't lose any of the bolts. And the washers, the plastic washers, I can't completely take them off, but at least I can remove them from the head of the screw, so it gets cleaned. But yeah, they are pretty rusty. Hopefully you can see. These are all okay, and also on this side they're nice and clean. But then you go down here and it's a different situation. They're completely red. So I've taken off this center fairing. Basically this piece of fairing unites the two sides, left and right. And yeah, this needs a good clean as well. And now I think I've got all the bolts off. So I've taken off the right hand side fairing, and with this occasion I will try to change the light bulb. Just leave it like that. Should be okay. And yeah, just to show you underneath, there's a bit of a spider thing going on today. I mean, Dave was here just earlier. We've met him at the beginning of the video. But yeah, it's not too bad. But yeah, she could do with a nice clean. Also, these little fuckers, they are a bit tricky to get out. There's two of them right here. Okay, so now we will remove the mudguard. I've already taken out the bolt on the other side. Basically, this is how they look. I just want to get rid of all that rust and then treat them with some WD-40, and hopefully the rust won't come back. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. And now for the rear mudguard, we've got this one left. This one's actually not rusty, but come on. Doesn't want to move. Like, that's all. I don't know why. It's a weird one. So this last bolt on the mudguard doesn't want to come off, so I'll just take off the chain guard because the mudguard is attached to it. So I win, mudguard loses, and the mudguard is off. Yes, baby, yes. So I'm not sure what that is. It doesn't seem to come off. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments. And also look at that mudguard. At the chain guard. How? Oh my days! How filthy it is. And this is how the bike looks without the fairings. And this swing arm is just filthy. Like, look at all that stuff. So we just need to do one more thing, and that is put all the rusty bolts in this bottle. And this is apple cider vinegar, but I've got a new bottle, and I'll put some more into it. But first, I just need to cut this off. So I can put all the bolts in, and I'll put some more in. And yeah, we'll leave them till tomorrow, and they should come out nicely. We have taken off the fairings, we have taken off all the rusty bolts and nuts. We've taken off the chain guard and the rear mud guard, and tomorrow we will probably take off the rear tail tidy as well, because this thing is rusty as well. So I applied some rust cleaner on a few of the bits, and it's midnight. I just couldn't help myself. I was gonna go to bed 1 hour ago, but I just can't wait to finish the bike. Anyways, I'll see you in a bit.